Hello everybody. In this video, I will talk about decision tree. Decision tree is an algorithm for classification of data. Decision tree works in two stages. In the first stage, model is created. Model is created using the training data set. In the training data set, input and outputs already known. Here we can see a simple table. Table consists of 7 records of 7 different people. Their income and age are given, and the class specified here is whether they will watch MI7 or not, Mission Impossible 7 watch or not. This is the past data. In the first case, in the first record, we are seeing the people or person whose age is less than 25 and whose income is between 30,000 and 40,000 has already watched MI7, so that person belongs to watchers. Similarly, this record number 3, where person's income is between 30,000 and 40,000 and age is greater than 35, has not watched MI7, so this person belongs to non-watchers. Initially in decision tree, what we do is we'll check how many classes are there. Suppose there are only one class. Suppose all of these persons belong to same class. So in that case, what we do is we will create a simple node and we will label it as yes, that is the watchers, and we declare it is a leaf finished because all of the records are belonging to same class, that is the watchers. But if there is more than one class, here we can see there are two classes, watchers and non-watchers. So what we have to do is we have to know between these two attributes, income and age, which will be the most important attribute for this splitting of the record. So we have to calculate information gain of these attributes. Information gain has to be calculated CALCULA for each attribute, and the attribute for which information gain is maximum, that will be considered as the root node. So suppose income has maximum information gain compared to age. In that case, we will make income as root node, and we will see how many different values appear for root, not root, for income. Here income has 3 different values. No, there are 2 different values. First one is income has two different values. First is 30,000 to 40,000. Second is less than 30,000. So what we do is we'll create 2 branches here, 2 branches from this node. One to represent and 2 branches, and we will create the nodes here. We'll create the nodes here. We'll assign these branches, will show the test of the attribute. If this root node initially selected is income, so we'll change this to income. Then we'll label these branches at income. Then this is 30 to 40k. That means income will be checked. If the income is between 30,000 and 40,000, what should be the another node, or in which class it should belong. Similarly, here we will assign another rule for this age also. So here we will write less than 30k, 30,000. So After selecting the attribute using information gain, we will see how many different branches, how many different values occur for that attribute. In this case, we selected income, and income has two values only. One is less than 30,000, another is between 30 and 40,000. So from the income root, we created two different branches, and these branches test the value of income. One test is 30,000, between 30,000 to 40,000. Another test is less than 30,000. So in this way, we will check what will be the another node in the another level. After checking income, then we will check in the record if all the persons having income 30 to 40,000 belongs to same class, then make this node as the leave and write the name of class. Suppose this is 30 to 40, 30 to watchers, or yes, WT. Suppose the person whose income is between 30 to WTCA, the persons whose income is between 30 to 40,000, and from the record we see all the persons having salary income between 30 to 40,000 have watched this movie. So simply what we do is we will make this node as leave and write the name of class. Finished. But if here in our example it is not the case, the people or person whose income is between 30 to 40,000, there are three records of 30 to 40,000, and among those three records there are two watchers and one non-watchers. So we cannot say that the person having salary between 30 to 40,000 will watch the movie. So what are we supposed to do? We have to supposed to select another attribute for the decision making. So for selecting another attribute, again we have to do attribute selection measure. We have to calculate the information gain for another attribute, and the attribute which gets the maximum information, that will be made this new node. In this way, decision tree will recursively work. Attribute selection measure will be used, then selected attribute subclasses are used, and the branches are created, and the branches conditions are evaluated, and on the basis of the classes, if new class can be generated, new class will be generated and leaf will be created. Otherwise, next attribute will be selected. So in this way, decision tree will be working. In decision tree, the major thing is attribute selection. How can we select attributes which has the maximum information? There are different measures defined, like Gini index, entropy analysis. Basically use one is the entropy analysis. We'll talk more about entropy analysis in the next session. Thank you for watching video.